Hey, contractors, Jason Speckert with Contract Growth Engine. Just wanted to make this quick video for you regarding reputation. Now, when I talk to local contractors, reputation is the one thing that concerns them most. It's one of the top three most important things to any contractor. If you don't have a good reputation, your business is going to suffer. Now, when you're doing word of mouth marketing, I completely understand that is basically the absolute best marketing, from previous clients to their friends, your family or friends, recommending you. That is going to get you a lot of business, and it's going to, basically put you, hopefully in the driver's seat before you even show up to talk to them about the job. But there is another kind of reputation now, and it lives online. And this is super, super important. This is social currency. If you have a good reputation online, it is like gold. It helps you to set the standard. It helps you to be most likely the person they're going to be looking to hire. And they might just be going through the motions with a couple other guys. Now, if we take a look at Muncie Roofing Contractors, basically you're going to see four different companies right here. And basically, if you were the consumer, out of these four, which one would you call first? I mean, I know I'm calling Clemens Home Solution, and the reason why, and I think everybody can see it, is 5-star rating, 754 reviews. He's blowing the competition away. The second one I call, even though it's a sponsored ad, would be 4.6-star, 196 Kingdom Roofing Systems. I mean, and if you're in this area right here and you don't have a good reputation, it is costing you thousands upon thousands of dollars. So if you're in this particular area, you've made the effort and you don't have a great reputation, is something that can be easily corrected if it's put into a system and we can talk a little bit more about what that system is. But the other thing is when you are getting a word of mouth referral, let's say from a past client to another potential client, they said, yeah, give Clemens Home Solutions a call. They're going to type in the name of the company to get the phone number, and they're going to be blown away. Yeah, this is right. These guys are great. Look at all these 154, 4.9, 33, 5-star rating with Angie's List and Facebook. And you scroll down, there's not a whole lot of other reviews, but then they're going to see the 754 reviews and 5 stars. So this follows you around the internet, and it's a big deal, especially if people are just typing the name of your company to get a phone number and they see a bunch of bad reviews. You may not get that phone call. Now we're going to go over and take a look at another industry in Muncie, funeral homes, which I don't work with. But if you can see on here, these guys have spent potentially a lot of money to get into this 3-pack, and they have 3.1, 3.8, and 3.5 stars. Now, if I'm going to bury a family member, I'm looking for somebody that's above a 3.5, a 3.8, or a 3.1. And Legacy Cremation and Funeral Services up here is a 4.2. They have 37 reviews. They have more reviews than them. They have a higher review rate. Naturally, that's the one most people would call. Hopefully you would agree with me on that. Now, let's just say that Parsons Mortuary and Cremation Center was referred by a friend to another friend to utilize their services. And they went in here and they see over here on the left, absolutely zero social proof that they're any good. And then they see over here on the right, they've only got 12 reviews. They have 3.1 stars, and 2 out of the 3 people down in this section are giving them 1 star and are not happy at all about their services. That referral may or may not call, and most likely, I would think at least 50% of the time, they will not call based on what they're seeing here online. Now, this is easily correctable with a system, and basically the way it would work is once a job is complete, the system would send out a text message and it would send out an email potentially to get in touch with the customer to find out how you did on the job. And essentially what it's going to do is it's going to say, on a scale of 5 stars, what's the rating? If it's a 4 or 5, it's going to go to a next screen, and then basically what it's going to say is, hey, thank you so much. We're so glad you're happy. Could you leave us a review on this site, this site, this site, this site, this site, or this site, whichever one you want to do. They go on and they click whichever one it is. They fill it out, and that way you're building social proof and you're building good ratings across multiple social networks like Angie's List, like Home Advisor, like Yelp, like Facebook, Google, and a bunch of other potential sites. And if it's a 3-star or less, it's going to take them to a form where they can go and vent. And that form will be sent directly to whoever's in charge, and they can get on the phone and do whatever they have to do to help make that customer happy, get it taken care of. And then that way they get a chance to vent, they get it out, they'll get a call, you'll have a chance to correct it before they go online and bash you with a 1 or 2-star rating and a whole bunch of negative comments. And the other thing you need to do in this type of situation is, whether it's a good review or a bad review, you need to respond to each and every one of those. And there's a way to respond, which I'm not going to get into it here, which will help you move up in the rankings. And that's another thing about the reviews, is when you do have reviews, Google aggregates them from all the different sites, and basically they see them all, and they want to put the best companies in front of their clients so they can have a good user experience. So those ratings do help drive rankings. It may not be the #1 thing that drives rankings, but even if you don't have good reviews and you rank as you've seen before, in the case with this particular thing, you're not going to get that many calls, even though you've spent the time and the effort to be here. So if you want help with your reputation, or you're building a reputation right now, or you have a reputation that you want to make sure stays intact, just go ahead and comment below. Would love to hear your thoughts on this topic. I know this is kind of polarizing for some people, but just go ahead and comment down below. And if you have any interest in learning, how we could potentially help you with this, or maybe make some recommendations where you could go and get some help with this, then comment below. Love to see what your guys' comments are, and I hope this finds you well, and you guys have a great rest of your day.